Hi, I'm Rita Cook. Today I'm in Saint-Tropez, France. Saint-Tropez, France is an amazing place. As you can see right behind me, you can see the rooftops of Saint-Tropez. Saint-Tropez was actually made famous by many things. A lot of people associate this place with Brigitte Bardot. However, I am at one of my three favorite places in the world, which is Bylbos. It's the Bylbos Hotel here in Saint-Tropez. It's a 5-star luxury resort. I've been here 2 times now, and Bylbos was actually made famous by many things. A gentleman by the name of Eddie Barclay used to have parties here all the time, and it was the party to attend back in the 70s. And also Mick Jagger married Bianca Jagger here as well, which is really what put this place on the map. And there's about 50 rooms. The manager here I love. We're going to talk to him a little bit later, Christophe Chavon. I'm probably not saying his name correctly because it's French, but he's been here for about 9 years. I believe he's been the GM for 5 years, and he can tell us a little bit more about this amazing property. There's spas, there's suites, there's just a real discreet staff, and there's also a really great restaurant here. It's an Allée du Casse restaurant. It's called Rivea, R-I-V-E-A, and it's really, really a great place to have a meal while you're here. And the amazing Le Cave club is here, or Le Cave, I guess people call it Cave. It's one of the most amazing places in France. People come from around France just for the weekends to get in line and pay $100 for a glass of champagne. So anyway, let's check this place out, and remember, this is one of my favorite places in the world. Jovi Island in Tanzania is the other, and the Ice Hotel in Sweden is the third. So this is the place you have to visit at least once in your life. I'm Rita Cook with Sacred Foods. Okay, I'm Rita Cook, and here I am again at wonderful Hotel Bylbos, and I'm standing here with one of my favorite people, the general manager, Christopher Chavon, which I'm not saying it right, but hello, how are you?
Very
all right,
thank you.
Tell us a little bit. You've been here for 5 years as the general manager and 9 years
correct.
overall.
Yes.
Tell me about the history of this place.
Well, this place has been actually created in 1967 by a French-Lebanese businessman called Mr. Guépara, who really fell in love with the property of Saint-Tropez and the village of Saint-Tropez, and most particularly about Brigitte Bardot. So he wanted really to meet her one day in one occasion, so he decided to build the Bylbos, not as a hotel, as really a house, a home. We could invite her and maybe meet her and then more if it works. And so he wanted to find a name, so he was in Lebanon. He had Bylbos, on the harbor of Bylbos.
Okay. And
with his best friend, they decided to name the property Bylbos, because he was Lebanese, so it made sense at the time.
Okay.
And so he started the building in 1965, and the property opened in 1967. And it's a huge event in Saint-Tropez because it's the first palace and palais, he called it at the time. And so it's 3 days of really a huge event of the opening with a lot of celebrities, but not Brigitte Bardot because she wasn't available at this time. And finally they meet on 1st of July 1967 at Cave du Roi, at the big opening of the Cave du Roi.
Okay.
And but nothing happened because at this time she's really in love with Roger Vadim, the famous producer.
Okay.
So they are friends, and they start to have a really very strong friendship together. And in September there is the war happening in Lebanon, so he's forced to sell the property to Mr. Sylvain Floirat, who's a very important businessman, French businessman at the time in France. And so Mr. Guépara buys the property in September 1967, so just 6 months after the opening.
Oh wow, okay.
So since that time, the Flora and now the Cheval family, which is the same family, owns the property and keeps the roots from the origins up till now, actually, to maintain this wonderful property in the middle of the village.
Okay. Hi. Okay, here I am in Bylbos, still in Bylbos, one of my favorite places in the world, and I am in the square here, about to go into the building, and I'll show you guys some of the beautiful building. It's been every year basically they do redecorating or fixing it up because it is an older building. And I also wanted to mention another thing about this wonderful property is they have a yacht that you can actually rent, and I did that last time I was here. I didn't rent it, but the wonderful GM that I mentioned rented it for us, and we went out and spent the day on the yacht. So that's another thing to look into when you're here at Bylbos, is spend it out on the yacht. Why not? It's in Saint-Tropez. Okay, and the Bylbos has an amazing opportunity for you to take a yacht out for the day. Tell me a little bit about that great
Yes, that's
yacht.
correct. We just actually got a brand new boat, which is a Princess V62. It's a 20 meters long yacht, our private yacht. It's wonderful because the surroundings of Saint-Tropez are made with the islands and really almost virgin beaches with white sand and turquoise water. So you have the opportunity to get the boat for 1 day, 2 days, or even more than that.
Nice.
and enjoy the coast of Le Var. And even you can go to Corsica with our boat,
Okay.
and you have 3 wonderful cabins, master cabins, like big suites. So we can welcome from 1 to 6 guests if they want to sleep over the night, and also the catering with our chef. So you have all the facilities from Bylbos, but on the boat, and to me it's just the best way to discover the coast and the precious places of the Var, actually, among this little journey. It's very nice.
All right, I'm going to do that next time I come here. And when you come to Hotel Bylbos, make sure you ask for the lovely Monsieur Chavon.
Yes.
And he will personally take care of you because he's just that kind of a wonderful person. I'm Rita Cook with The Insider Mag.